Recipes can be viewed, created, and edited from the recipe selection. When entering an order, the recipe selection will come from the active recipes entered here. To determine if a recipe is active or inactive, you will look right here where it says active, and then it has a checkbox. If there's a check mark in there, it's active. If there's no check mark in there, it's inactive. So I will move to now create a new recipe. So you can select any recipe that is active on the left-hand side and edit it here on the right-hand side. So the top portion here is where you name the recipe and create one, and the bottom portion is where you will add your liquid sources. And I will do that after I create a new recipe name. Basic C is what I'll call this recipe. This is where you describe what's in the recipe, or you can. It's an optional field. So you could just say a gold and silver recipe. Auxiliary 1 and Auxiliary 2 are the two ports on the KSi Auto Treat panel that are 6 amps max and will be controlled automatically if this check mark is added. So it will turn on automatically when the seed wheel or vari-rate gate turn on or open, and it'll turn off when the vari-rate gate closes or the seed wheel senses no more seed. Now there are timers under the System tab that can be adjusted for the on delay and off delay. I will check Auxiliary 1 to turn that on automatically. The comment is something that is also optional and can be added if wanted or if necessary. To add this new recipe name, you will press this check mark to insert the Basic C recipe. The Basic C recipe drops down to slot 15. That's where you will select Basic C, and you will add liquid sources to the Basic C recipe. So the first selection you will need to do is select a liquid stand. So for Basic C recipe, I'm going to select liquid stand 1, and this is where you specify the rate that liquid stand 1 will be pumping. You could select 2.5, and then this is how it will be applied. It'll either be applied milligrams per seed, ounces per CWT, which is ounces per 100 pounds, or ounces per seed count unit. I'm going to select ounces per unit, and now liquid stand 1 is set up to apply 2.5 ounces per unit. To confirm and insert my selection under Basic C recipe, I will press the insert button, and liquid stand 1 is now added to Basic C recipe, and it'll apply 2.5 ounces per unit. I can add as many liquid stands as I want, or any variety of liquid stands as I want, and that will turn on automatically when the system is set up for that. I'll select liquid stand 3, put in a 4.5 rate, and add my selection on how it will be applied. 4.5 ounces per unit. I will press the insert to insert that recipe, that stand in that recipe, and that gives me 2 stands for Basic C recipe. That concludes how to set up the recipes.